after I made the tutorial about the glossiness control in reality, I looked at this scene and I thought that this is really reminding me of the movie Titanic, you know, the one directed by James Cameron, and you know what happened to the Titanic. So yes, let's add some water to this. Here is the water plane from the props installed with reality, and this is one of your best starting points. So let's just double click, and the plane is installed in here. It looks like a normal plane, but it's already subdivided, and I'm gonna move it right here, and you can see now that this is a rectangle. So I think I'm gonna go to the parameters and rotate it, so I can rotate it by 90 degrees, and in that way I can orient it better for this room. And I'm thinking about moving up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this is about right. And now we can resize it a little bit. Okay, let me see. And this, and a little bit like this. Let's move it. Okay, let me see what we have here. All right, let me make it a little wider here, and I think we're getting there. Right. So if we look at the sun for this scene, I moved it a little bit. So let's take a look at the sun from the sun point of view, which is one of the best features of the studio. You can really use any light source as a camera. Okay, so you see how, you know, the camera, our camera for the scene is here. So we are looking at the sun, and this is the current position. And let's call reality. All right. And I already preset this so that this tutorial can move along faster. Basically, we are using the clear water material, and the ripple amount is 0.73, and I just lowered the level of white of the water just to make it a little less clear. It's the normal, the default is pure white, 255, 255, 255. So we are just a shade lower than that, and the clarity is moved from the default of 0.5 to 0.87. So I'm gonna do a quick test, and I'll call this titanic.lxs, and Titanic for the ping file is generated, and I'm gonna just try a quick 50% render, because water does take a long time to render. So you want to assess the position and the effect of the water fairly quickly, and then come back, make the adjustments, and do the final render if you need. So let's try. Quick export, and here we are in Lux. This will take a little while to clear, so I'm gonna fast forward, and I'll see you when things start getting interesting. And I'm changing the tone mapper from the non-linear to the linear one, and adjusting the exposure, maybe just a little more sensitivity to the film. There you go. Okay, so at this point I see that the render is working the way I expected, and so I'm gonna just close this, change the resolution so we can get to full resolution, and everything is looking pretty good. I think also one thing I want to do, maybe not in this case, but sometimes you want to change the subdivision. Just go up one level. It will give you a little more subtlety in the ripples, but for this one it's not necessary. So At this point, I'm gonna render the frame at full resolution. So this is how you create water in reality. I hope this was useful. My name is Paolo Ciccone for Pret A 3D, 3D ready to wear. I'll see you with the next tutorial.